Once, Vyasa Muni was teaching Vedanta to his disciples. During his discourse, he mentioned that young celibate students should be extremely cautious and avoid the company of women because desire is so powerful that it can overpower them despite their vigilance. One of his disciples, named Jaimini, who later authored the, was a bit arrogant. He said, "Guruji, what you said is not true. No woman can attract me. I am firmly established in celibacy." A few days later, Vyasa Muni announced, "I am going to Varanasi and will return in 3 months. Be cautious and avoid arrogance." Vyasa Muni then used his yogic powers to transform himself into an extraordinarily beautiful young woman who was dressed in a silky sari, had an innocent face and a captivating glance that could charm anyone. It was evening, clouds had gathered in the sky and it began to drizzle lightly. Suddenly, Jaimini happened to pass by that place. He saw the beautiful woman and felt compassion in his heart. He said to her, "Sister, please come to my ashram and stay there. I will provide you with a place to stay." The woman asked, "Do you live alone? Is there any other woman there?" Jaimini replied, "I live alone, but I am a complete celibate. I am unaffected by desire. You can stay there." The woman said, "It is not appropriate for a young girl to stay alone with a celibate man at night." Jaimini said, "Dear sister, do not worry. I vow that I am a complete celibate." The woman accepted this and stayed at his ashram for the night. Jaimini slept outside and the woman slept inside. In the middle of the night, Jaimini began to suffer from the effects of desire and feelings of lust arose in his mind. Initially, he was completely pure, but he knocked on the door and said, "Sister, the wind is blowing outside and I cannot bear the cold breeze. I need to sleep inside." The woman opened the door. Jaimini went inside and slept at some distance. However, being close to the woman and hearing the sweet sound of her bangles and anklets, his lust intensified. He then got up and began to embrace her. Immediately, Vyasa Muni, with his long beard, appeared in his true form and said, "My dear Jaimini, what happened to your so-called firm celibacy now? What did you say when I was giving the discourse on celibacy?" Jaimini, overwhelmed with shame, lowered his head and said, "O Gurudev, I am sinful. Please forgive me." This story teaches us that even great souls can be deceived by the influence of the senses and the power of illusion. Celibates should remain vigilant in all circumstances.